with a brand new BMW X3 M50, and in this video we will do the full review: interior, exterior, material quality, multimedia system, space, everything about this new X3 you will find out in this video. Also, I will have a separate video on my channel. If you want to see the test drive, definitely check out that video, because there I give you more information plus acceleration and all kind of info about how is to drive this new X3. Let me give you some technical data and then we will start with a review, exterior, interior, and then I hope we can get a good conclusion about this car. So first of all, the version that I have with me, as I said before, is the M50 xDrive. It's an all-wheel drive version because it's xDrive for those of you that don't know that. This M50 come with a 3-liter petrol engine, 6 cylinders in line combined with an 8-speed automatic transmission Steptronic. It's the mild hybrid system. That means it comes also with an electric motor, 18 horsepower electric motor combined with a 0.9 kilowatt-hour battery. It's a 48-volt battery, and it's located somewhere between the petrol engine and the gearbox. The way they work, definitely check out the test drive because they are really smooth. All these systems work in a almost perfect way. I don't have anything to say about the way, how smooth the transition between gears and acceleration and regeneration and all that stuff. It's really, really good. When it comes to power, 398 horsepower, 580 Newton meters. Top speed 250 km per hour, 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds. CO2 emission 181 grams, and consumption estimated around 8 liters. The price of the car of this M50 start at 80,563 euro, but with all the options that I have on this car, like panoramic glass roof, safety features, comfort features, it goes up to 97,693 euro. So almost 100,000, a full option BMW X3. It's a pretty good price for what this car offers. And I test also the autopilot yesterday, and I show you in a separate video how you can park the car with your phone, and I show you how you can park from the interior. It has so many safety feature, comfort feature, and the way it's driving, it's crazy good. The weight of the car, 2,055 kilograms with a driver. The fuel tank capacity, 65 liters. The trunk space, 570 liters, and if you fold down the seats completely, it will go up to 1,700 liters. Ground clearance 21.6 centimeter, and the drag coefficient is 0.27, which is pretty good for an SUV. We will talk about that when we go outside in a second. Turning circle 12.2 meters, and you can tow with this model, with this version, 2.5 tons, which is pretty good as well. Also, the suspension, normally on this version it comes with sport suspension, standard sport suspensions, but optional we have on this version, you have to pay extra around, if I'm not wrong, around 700-800 euro. We have adaptive M suspension, which I talk about in the test drive video. If you want to find out how it's on the road, definitely check out the test drive video. The size of the car, compared with the previous version, it's 3 centimeters longer, 4.76 meters, and it has a wider track. That means the difference between the left and right wheel, it's a little bit bigger. That means you have a better stability, better handlings in corners, and I've definitely felt that when I did the test drive. The car is built in United States, this version, but the plug-in hybrid version of X3, it's built in South Africa. The wheels, by the way, normally have, on this car that I have with me, normally it has 21-inch rims, optional of course, that cost around 1,691 euro, but now because it's winter they changed the tires and we have winter tires with 20-inch rims. So outside now we have 20-inch rims, and the color, it's gray dune. That looks incredible from my point of view. Anyway, let's go outside to show you the color, to show you the exterior of the car, and then we will go inside as well. This is the key from the M version with the colors on the side, which is pretty cool. Also, you can lock it from here, you can unlock the car from here. Also, it has, and very interesting, in the nighttime when you unlock the car, you have kind of a small nice animation with the illuminated grille and the daytime running light on the rear. When you lock and unlock, the light will kind of dim slowly down. It's not a big deal, it's just that yeah, for example, you lock it and it will dim down after a few seconds, and when you unlock it, it will turn on just slowly. Anyway, the back end, I love the back end. This button here is to open the trunk, of course, because it comes with automatic lift gate in the trunk. Simple as that. You just press it 2 seconds and the trunk will be open. If you want to close it, press it again, and if you release, it will stop, and then you press it again. If you wanna, you have to hold it until it closes completely for the safety measure. This is with the key, but the cool part come now, because I want to show you something. Let me take out my phone from the pocket, and I want to show you really something really incredible. If you go here to the My BMW app, and once you go to the My BMW app, all you have to do, because I have the car connected, you go to remote control, remote parking, and you can kind of change the direction and remove the car manually, for example, or you can drive out from here. And if you want to move the car, you just go here and then you make this squeeze just like that, pretty fast. And right now the engine is on. You can see right now also the lights are on, the headlamps. You just proceed and you can move the car from the phone. And I did a separate video about that. Look at this. You can move the car from your phone. How cool is that? Front, rear, and also you can definitely park it. I show you in a separate video. Definitely check out that video to find out how this system works. It's so cool. What do you think about that? So yeah, in general, you can do so many things with this app. I don't want to go too much into detail. Probably if I have time, I have to do a video with this app. It's so cool. You can see so many information here. You can turn on the lights, you can horn, you can turn on the climatic system. You have also the remote camera and ventilation and all that stuff. So it's a super cool app with a lot of things. You can do software updates, and you can see on the map where is the car located in this moment, and wherever. You have so many options here in the app, the same as Tesla have it as well. This is all with the phone. Probably I will do a separate video about that. If you're interested in the app from BMW, definitely tell me in the comments. Probably I will do it today, later if I have the time. But this is with the key, this is with the phone. Also, of course, I almost forget to tell you, it comes with electric folding mirrors. Of course, at this price range, it comes with keyless entries. That means you can lock the car by having your finger here. Right now the engine is on from the phone, that's why it's doing like that. But you have also illuminated handles under here in the nighttime. I did a video in the nighttime, so if you want to see it, definitely check it out. I love the fact that these new X3 come with those handles integrated into the door that improved aerodynamic. That's why it has that good aerodynamic of 0.27. Now when it comes to doors quality, it's the same sound, the same good quality, stable, and pretty high, strong, heavy doors. And I like that, like you used to have on all BMWs. What I want to do right now, I want to turn on the hazard light. Look at this. When you turn the hazard light, the ambient light inside for a few seconds will flash. And I want to turn on also the headlamps, which are on, and the fog lamp. And let's talk a little bit about the exterior design. So as I said before, 3 centimeters longer than the previous version. It has this monolithic design, they claim it, and it looks really interesting. I mean, it looks really unique. And as you probably see, BMW want to come with this Neue Klasse SUV, and it has some new design language on the car, and this X3 kind of go in that direction. It has a pretty simple, completely foolish design, like, I mean, full from complete. You don't see too many crazy, interesting, let's say, I can't say sharp edges, but it looks quite simple. I think simple, and from some kind of areas they add some sharp design, sharp edges, and I'm happy that I have this color with me, this gray dune, because it's bright and you can see those sharp lines. But if you take the sharp lines, you can see that it's a pretty simple plain. Yeah, plain is the word. Plain, I was not foolish. The word is plain. If you take out all these sharp lines, sharp edges, here and here and here on the hood, I will show you in a second from close up, you will see that it's a pretty simple, plain design. So this simple, plain design allows the car to have fantastic aerodynamic and good stability, and it's better for performance and it's better for efficiency and so on. But in terms of design, that's why people complain. When I first filmed the car and reviewed the car, a lot of people said like, why this design? They didn't like it in the beginning, but people have to understand that it's not only about good looking. You make a good looking car, crazy lines and shape and different design, then you can win at good looking, but you lose on efficiency and so on. And they try to make it as efficient as possible, as good as they can when it comes to this. Also, from what I understand, the building process in the factory, it's much more efficient, and they use much more recycled materials on the car, plus they use also regenerable energy and so on, so they can make the car much more clean, if that makes sense. I think on the rear, nobody can complain. It looks so good, at least this M50, and the M50 is the only version that comes with the real exhaust pipes, and you can see 4 exhaust pipes, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. It looks really cool. The back end, the tail lights look extremely nice. I don't know about you, but I like it so much. In general, for me, the design is nice. It's powerful. It looks like masculine and full of muscle and power, and I like it. For me personally, fit quite nice the design, and I really prefer to have an efficient car. Plus, the front end looks really powerful. It looks like it's a massive monolith. It's really interesting, really interesting. Also, if you look from the front, you can see that the front kidney grille, it's kind of closed, so to improve the aerodynamic, the air will flow around the car, so it's much more simple than before. But overall, I like the design. For me personally, this is my personal preference. It's nice, I like it. And I like this combination of this gray with the black glossy, with the black rims. I think it looks super nice. Also, the car comes with full LED everywhere. The headlamps are adaptive headlamps, also optional. No, I think they came standard on this option, adaptive LED headlamps. I tested in the nighttime. I have a separate video. If you want to see that, definitely check it out. They look really cool. And also you have these pulping LED lights, which BMW used in the last models. It looks also pretty cool. And you can see inside there you have those little LED, small LED areas, mirrors, which are able in the nighttime to somehow avoid other cars and other trucks and stuff like that. It looks really cool. I like it. I like the way they integrate it right there, and the way they design it's kind of helping the air to flow around. And I say before, like, it's a plain design, but they add those sharp edges here and here and here on the side and here in the front. It looks quite cool. You have illuminated front kidney grille around here, and they are individual this time. It looks pretty cool. You have the front camera right here, also some air intakes around here, which are closed and open depending this area here. So they are active cooling pedals. They are closed right now because it's quite cold, it's winter. Here is the radar in this area for all the safety features, emergency brake, adaptive cruise control, all that stuff are located here. We have the M here from the model. I like so much this down area of the bumper. I saw it also on other models or other M models new, with this splitting in the middle in black. It looks so cool. Again, active cooling down here. You can see the pedals are now closed. They open and close depending on what the engine needs. A little bit of glossy black here, some air intakes. This is real. The air will go here and then around the wheel to help aerodynamics. 6 sensors on the front for parking and all that safety features. But other than that, you can see pretty plain, pretty simple design. But I like that. What I was surprised to see on the car, and I didn't expect that, is that around the wheels you can see this is one of the unique. Not too many cars these days, at least SUVs, come without a protection around here. So you can see this X3 doesn't have that plastic around here, doesn't have that protection around these wheels. They choose to have it simple, you know, they choose to leave the paint of the car, and that's why the car look kind of like a monolith, you know. Usually if you add those plastic area edges around there, around the edges. It will look much more, I don't know, much more classic and not more like a monolith, and that's why probably it stand out a little bit more without those edges and areas around here. But they add some plastic here to protect the paint, which is pretty good. But I would recommend you, if you buy the car, to add some paint protection film around this area, at least from here, just like that. That would be helpful. Down here you have, although, some plastic, so this down skirt, it's made in plastic, so that's pretty fine, because you can also change that area down there in case you scratch it or something happened. And on the rear, I saw that he had some plastic also here on the upper side, but again, we don't have any protection around here, so that's something to keep in mind. Although here you have this plastic here in this area. So yeah, I think it's nice. Somehow it's nice as a design. It's different, it's unique, but not as practical. Handles, you saw it before, lovely handles. They are also illuminated. Here is the tank, 65-liter tank here on the right side. Pretty good quality on the door. I love the fact this combination of color, the black with this one look good, and you have black glossy around the edges of the windows, tinted windows, big windows. You will see when we go inside, visibility, it's very, very good. Also the mirrors from this M version, you can see right here how it's split to allow the air. It looks so cool. I really love the mirrors. You have LED lights on the side. You have camera here for 360 degrees camera. You have black also even inside here, so it says a lot about the quality. Big mirrors, blind spot technology here in the corner, pretty cool. I like that. Now on the windshield, I like very much that the A-pillar, it's a little bit straight up. So you will see when we go inside, the visibility, it's fantastic. The way they design it, it's amazing for the driver and passenger. You have such a good visibility. This is the windshield. Up there you have also some cameras and sensors for light and raining. The camera can read the traffic speed limit, works with all the safety features. It's also heated, that area right there. On the roof you have panoramic glass roof. You cannot open it, it's just a glass roof. Here you have also these roof rails in black glossy again to add some extra trunk up there. That fit quite nice. The radio antenna in the same style BMW, cut it like a cut the tail or something like that. It looks really interesting. And then here, really beautiful. The back end, I'm a big fan of the back end. Back end, I think it's one of my favorite part on this X3. Look at the spoiler, look at the lines. This black around here, extended on the side, even down here. It looks so good. This is the brake light LED, tinted windows. You have a wiper in the back. It looks really nice, the back end. I like also those tail lights, BMW here illuminated. It looks kind of a three-dimensional. It looks really nice, turning signal, BMW badge, M50, and here you have X3, and on the side you have some light reflector and 6 sensors, of course, on the rear. And down here on the rear, we have real exhaust pipes, 4 exhaust pipes, really cool, they look cool, they sound cool. Also when you are inside, and some air diffuser around here. This is the fog lamp, LED. Looks really cool, LED lights on the number plate, plus this is the reverse camera. I really like the back end, it's lovely. Those are the 20-inch rims. Usually we should have 21, but it's winter, they changed the tires and they add those 20-inch rims. They are black matte. I washed the car, but it's raining in the last 2 days non-stop. Now I'm lucky that the rain it stopped for a while to make this video. Then you have red brake caliper, ventilated brake disc on the rear, pretty cool. And on the front, the same story, 4 pistons, red brake calipers, ventilated brake discs. And then you have the M badge on the both sides, by the way. So overall, this is the car. But it drives even nicer. It drives even nicer. So if it has a scene regarding the exterior design, wait until you drive it to see how amazing it is. I mean, when you drive the car, when you start driving the car, it's something else. You have to go and try it. Open the hood, very simple, automatic lift gate, of course, as BMW uses with pull it 2 times. This is it, this is the engine, this is the liquid for the wipers. This is the engine, guys, 3-liter petrol engine, 6 cylinders in line. You can see there the lines, combined with 18 horsepower electric motor and the 48-volt battery. You can see the bars for stability and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Anyway, another thing The engine, it's crazy silent. I noticed that extremely silent, not silent, extremely silent. Also when you drive, you don't feel any vibrations inside. You don't hear it too much. Right now, it's on and you barely hear it. 3 liter, 6 cylinders. It's much more quieter and silenter than a 1.2 liter that I saw in other cars. Now, when we go in the trunk, open up the trunk from down there, automatically, of course, here you have the buttons to close and lock. Here you have an LED light, you have the triangle up there. I love the fact that you have a big, square, huge entrance. It's not big, it's huge, the entrance. You can fit in here big items without any problem. I like the fact that you have an LED light here and you have another one here, so you have plenty of light inside the trunk. You have this button for the hook, by the way. You just press this button, the hook will come out automatically without needing to touch it. That's great for the weather, like today when it's raining and it's dirty, you don't want to get dirty. But yeah, wherever. Anyway, you get dirty when you put caravan or a trailer, wherever you have. Then you have the hook here, you have a 12-volt port, very useful. You have speakers also up here on this area, on the both sides, of course, and then you have a small window in the back there. Plus you have this protection for the trunk, which feels really good quality. Impressive good quality. I will also take it out to show you how it looks without it. I like very much the quality around here. It's very good quality. You have hooks here, you have hooks in the corner, you have a flat floor. This is the plastic at the entrance. Down here under the floor you still have some storage space. Not huge, but you have some storage space where you can put different items, but not a space for a spare tire, for example. But overall, pretty big, I think. Yeah, if you have a family, 2 kids, no problem. Plenty of space here. I just take out the protection from here, from the trunk, so you can see a little bit better how it looks. Now, if you want to fold down the seats, it's great that you can do it also individually. You can fold down the middle part, carry long items, have 2 passengers in the back. This is great. It's very easy to fold it down. Although we don't have any handles on the side, you can do it very simple from here. You just press this button, then push it forward, and that's it. Super simple like that. And in this moment, you can carry long items without any problem. Very easy. It's kind of flat floor, which is great. And then, of course, on the side, the same story. You just press this, push it forward. I think it's easy. That's good because it's easy, and this button, it's easy to push. I'm not complaining this time about not having the handles on the side because it's extremely easy to push it forward and to push that button. So once you do that, you will see that you have almost 100% flat floor, which is great. You can even slip, you can carry long items, big items without any problem. So from my point of view, it's lovely. It's super practical. From here you can see also the panoramic glass roof, which costs you around 1,500 euro, around there, if you want to have it optional. It looks gorgeous inside and also make the interior much more brighter. Now, if we go on the side, let me open the door. So first I have to unlock the car. Where is the key? It's here because the car, it's kind of locked. I locked it before. Now, going here from the side, the opening, it's almost 19 degrees, not 90 degrees, but almost, so it's pretty big. So you can see from here, this is the entrance, this is the way it looks. Also in the back there, pretty nice. The quality here is quite good. It looks good. Here you have some textile material on the side combined with this leatherette. This is artificial leather. Storage space on the legs, pretty good, even though you have that transmission tunnel, which is quite big in the middle there. Other than that, you can also add a few things around here on the legs. Before I go inside, let's talk a little bit about the door in the back. So here is the button for the windows. If you want to fold it down, you can fold it until here. You cannot fold it completely down, but it's more than enough. Plus you have this privacy protection here, or sun visor, sun protector. It looks pretty cool and it's very useful in many situations. Regarding the design, it looks pretty nice. Pretty interesting, pretty unique, and also it uses recycled materials. These materials around here, textile material, it used from the recycled material. It's the same material as you saw on the new Mini Countryman, for example, and here you have this synthetic artificial leather, ecological leather in this area, and other than that it's plastic. Plus you have so much storage space in the door vents, which I like so much. Those are so useful. Now, entrance in the car, big entrance, you saw that before, and from here you can see the space, you can see those seats. Again, these brown seats, they are in artificial leather, so this is synthetic ecological leather, a combination, a nice combination. They feel really good, they feel stable, and somehow they feel a little bit harder than the artificial leather from Tesla, for example, where it's a little bit softer. Here it's a little bit harder. It feels like it will last longer. From my point of view, it feels like it has a better quality here, much better quality. And you have perforated seats in this area. You have Isofix here and there, so you can install 2 child seats. Then you have in the middle some armrest where you can add 2 cup holders, and also the same leather around here. Pretty cool. Also, I like the fact that in the middle they kind of leave it flat, so a third person can stay there. This is good. Behind the front seat you have this plastic here, some storage space, and also here you can add some extra accessories for your phone or whatever. Down here you have the transmission tunnel, 2 USB-C ports, super useful. And then you have the climatic system here. You can add and change the temperature and the fan speed and so on, and you can also turn it off from here. It's a nice screen to have here. A little bit higher you have those vents with a new controller for the vents. So from here you control the position of the vents, and you can see inside there they change the position. Pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of unique. Going inside, pretty slow. Close the door. And once I'm inside the car, I already adjust, by the way, the seat in my driving position. I'm 173 centimeters. This is the space behind myself. It's more than enough space. I can stretch my legs under the front seats without any problem. This is good. The head space, it's like 5 fingers, even more if you go to the glass. So I have more than enough space on my head. Comfort, it's nice. The seats in the back hold my back pretty straight, which is great. I like that because you wouldn't have back pain on long trips. So it's a straight position, which is good. Visibility also good, perfect visibility outside, nothing to complain. Also very interesting, you have a microphone here, you have also this LED light, you have handle, you have also pretty good quality on the roof. And let me go in the middle now to see the space here. Also, even though I cannot stay with my legs together, I still have more than enough space on the legs, and you can see in the front the way it looks. And on the head, because it's the glass, I have even more space here in the middle. And surprisingly, on the lower end, it's super comfy also in the middle here. Stretch my hand, let's say completely, stretch my hand completely. You can have 3 person here without any problem. And even the position here, on the back it's a little bit stiffer because of the armrest, but here it's pretty good. Surprisingly good. This is the dashboard. We have these new screens, curved screen there. It looks lovely, super modern, super nice. Love the steering wheel. It comes with the M steering wheel, and I like very much the ambient light also down there in the center console, but also the ambient light on the doors. The way it comes pretty cool. So overall, in the last years, BMW make really nice modern interiors with great technology, and we will go in the front right now to show you all. And by the way, guys, I forget, here on the rear we have the Harman Kardon speakers, and also Harman Kardon, it's illuminated in the nighttime. You can see it illuminated. Yeah, this is something that I forget. Let's go in the front now. Entrance here, pretty big as well. Kind of the same design as on the rear, same materials here as on the rear, but this time in the front we have the Harman Kardon speaker up here, and here we have the same huge space. I really like the fact that you have a lot of space here in the door bands. This time we have this ambient light around here, kind of a crystal design, really interesting. The handle is also very unique, very interesting. And also here we have the controllers. From here you lock the doors, you unlock the doors. From here you change the vents. I mean, you close it, you open it, How cool is that? And the vents are here, right? So you can control the vents from there. You can save the position of the electric seats after you set it up. Here you have a button to open the trunk. You have the buttons for folding mirrors, electric adjustable mirrors, and the buttons for the windows. And by the way, in the front you don't have double glass, but the windows are a little bit thicker, so that means you have good insulation, and I noticed that when I did the test drive videos. Now, at the entrance in the front, pretty big entrance. You can see from this angle the way it looks, and you can see also the panoramic glass roof one more time. You can definitely close if you want to close it. If you don't want to have the sun, let me show you. You can close that curtain, but you can leave it open, depend how you want it. You can do that, but you cannot open it. That's the thing. The same as on Tesla, excepting that the Tesla doesn't have that possibility to protect you from the sun. Down here you have the controllers for the seats, electric adjustable seats, even the side support, even the lumbar position. You have everything you need here to adjust the seats. Even the front part here, manual, you can adjust it. The same quality, the same artificial synthetic leather, ecological leather with side support, with perforated seats. They are really cool. I really like it. I sit on them. I drive the car a lot the last 2 days, and I definitely like them. You have aluminum pedals, by the way, on this version, and here you have also the controller for the vents, position of the vents. You control it from down here. It's really interesting. You can see how it moves up and down, left and right. The same quality here, recycled materials like on Mini Countryman we have everywhere on the dashboard. Visibility wise, I told you it's perfect. I love the visibility, great visibility. The A-pillar, it's a little bit straight up, so you have fantastic visibility around the windows, in the mirrors, even in the back there. You have very good visibility around the car. You can see one more time the seats in the back, and here in the middle you have this, again, the same leather, artificial leather, some storage space, plus a 12-volt port down there, super useful. And here we have a kind of carbon fiber, kind of a fake carbon fiber. Looks really interesting, plus glossy around here. What I like very much is that BMW still keep those controllers. This is fantastic because from here you can control different functions. You can go directly to the navigation, you can go directly to the different settings, so you can play with it super easy without needing to go into the menu to touch all that stuff. And while you're driving, it's much more safe to use these controllers. Anyway, you have home page and all that stuff. You already know it already. Here you have the wheel for the volume, and then here you have my modes. Let me turn it like that. From here you change different driving modes. So once you press it, you have personal, you have let me go back. You have personal, you have sport mode, you have efficient mode, you have expressive, relaxed, digital, and silent. Silent, it's a new mode. That means when you put it in silent, it's kind of a driving in the nighttime. Everything, it's just the speed in the front, and this one will close completely, and so on. It's pretty silent when you want to drive in silent in the night and don't want too many things to bother you around you. And the digital art, you probably know it once you change it. The panoramic glass roof, it's open. The colors here is changing to this kind of a violet color. And then you have relax mode, which again is changing those colors. And expressive mode, again, is changing the colors here in a different blend, the colors. Too bad that you cannot see it in the daytime. And efficient mode, which will turn to blue. Again, the ambient light, the screen, the cockpit, the screen turn in this bluish color, really interesting. And my favorite, of course, is the sport mode. Check it out. And when you put it in sport, it goes red, it comes red in the middle, and then here it goes red, and then it goes with blue. And you have blue, half red. It looks so cool in the nighttime. I made a video about that, definitely check it out. Plus the cockpit, it's turning to these beautiful colors, kind of a red with orange. Hear this out, guys, hear this out. The engine is fantastic. If I open the door, oh, I will miss this sound. It's music, not sound. Anyway, let me go back to efficient mode. And go back to home. Here you have the auto hold button, electronic handbrake. Here's the shift by wire transmission. From here you change the gears, you put it in D, or in S you have the sport mode on the gearbox, start stop engine button. Here you have this beautiful crystal design. Then you have 2 cup holders, the M triangle in the middle, 2 USB-C. Here you can wireless charging your phone and leave 2 phones, super easy. And again, the vents with this new design, from where you can control the position of the vents, really interesting. And here, integrated in this kind of a glass, you have those controllers for the vents. Here you can turn it off or on, and you have the hazard light. By the way, you saw it before. When you turn it on, you have this interesting lighting inside, plus the 2 shortcuts to defog the windows. Now you have a button here, by the way, if you want to open the glove box. Pretty nice. Also an LED light there. Is not huge, but yeah, it's useful. Good. What I like very much is the head-up display, and we will start with the head-up display. Here you can control the head-up display. From here you go like that, you go right, and here you have a few options to choose what you would like to see on the head-up display. And if we go directly to the head-up display now, you can see it. You can see whatever information you want there, and you can switch between them. You can see even the map, the navigation right here. So yeah, it's really cool. I think it's one of the best head-up display. While you're driving, you can see a lot of information. It's directly on the windshield. Up here you have microphone, you have the handle, you have also an LED light with a vanity mirror, pretty small, but it's there. Also you have a camera here which you can film inside, SOS button, microphones again, and then you have some LED lights up here. Pretty cool. Good. The mirror and the visibility in the back you can see for yourself. It's quite nice, quite good visibility also in the back there, so you can make an idea what's happening in the back. And now going to the steering wheel, we have this M Sport steering wheel. That means it's made in leather, real leather. I think it's the only animal product inside this car in terms of materials is the steering wheel. It has this fat grip, it's lovely, and also the shape, it's lovely. Down here it's flat. I really like it with the M here, and the design look really good. I love the fact that they still keep those physical buttons for the autopilot, so it's very easy to set up and to adjust. Also here on the right side, controllers for the screen, they are physical and easy to adjust, so this is perfect the way it is. They should keep it like that. They shouldn't change this. Also, you have those pedals behind the steering wheel from where you can change the gears manually. Plus, you can get 10 seconds of maximum power if you hold it for 3 seconds. This boost pedal will be super cool. Also, you can see on the screen, probably you saw it also on other models, perfect configuration. I really like this cockpit. You can see so many information, you can configure it in so many ways. From here you can go and you can choose to see the navigation. Well, let me start with the beginning. You can choose to see media, you can choose to see the G meter, you can choose to see the navigation with information or the content, route preview, assistant view with what happened around the car. I show you that in the test drive. Definitely check out the video with the test drive. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You can configure it in so many ways. And if you go in sport mode, it will look even different. Here, the screen, it's much more longer this time. It's tilted a little bit to the driver, so you have a very good visibility from the driver point of view. Plus, you can adjust it. You can change different settings. Super easy. You can have also here, by the way, on the navigation, you can see as a satellite or you can see as a normal. You can go in the settings, but you can see also the traffic on the streets, where is traffic, where is not traffic. It's really interesting, and it's probably one of the best map. Let me go to the map because we are here. You can find also the gas station, the restaurants, a lot of point of view, the hotels, supermarkets, even the BMW service and so on. And you can see right here, even on the gas station, it shows you the price. How cool is that? So you can find out the price before you go to the gas station, so you know at which gas station you should go, where the price is better and so on. And it shows you also on the trip the direction and the traffic around here. It's a smart one, it's a fast one, so it's probably one of the best navigation out there. On the lower end, you have all the controllers for the climatic system and other controllers. So from here you can go and deactivate the heated seats, heated steering wheel, or ventilated seats. And by the way, the car comes not only with heated seats, but come also with ventilated seats, which is super useful. Other than that, you can also press this button and access the climatic system, and from here you can switch and adjust the climatic system, the controllers for the climatic system. It's very, very easy to do that. You can go even in the settings, and you have more settings here, a little bit deeper. I don't want to go too much into details, but you find plenty of settings around here as well. And you find also the rear climatic. If you go to rear climatic control, you can control it. You can also preheat the car, and you can do that also from the application that I showed you in the beginning of the video. Now here you have also the telephone, and you have the shortcut for all the apps, but of course I can control this from the wheel, so I don't have to use the touch screen. But you have here even the games. You can even play games right now. So BMW bring this cool feature where you have some games like Tesla had, so you can stay here, accept this, and then you have a few games, air console they call it, and you can connect to your phone, and while you're waiting you can definitely play some games here. I'm not going to go too much into detail also with this one because we will lose too much time, but keep in mind that you can connect your phone and then just play some games around here. Then you have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless. This is cool. Not sure if you really need that, but you have it. Climatic control, data privacy, the screens here, you have all the settings from the screens, brightness and so on. You have also the head-up display, configuration and setup here, and you can adjust it, instrument cluster and so on. Yeah, so you have it around here. Let's go back. We have also doors and windows, driver recorder, because you can also drive record your path. It has a camera up here that can record, same as on Tesla. This is the interior camera, by the way, that you saw it a little bit earlier here, so you can see also the interior camera. You can confirm a few things here. Yeah, come on. And then you can see myself right now here in the camera. How cool is that? It's very useful. You can save things and so on. I think you can use it later also with some applications. Driver settings, by the way, here you have also some shortcuts. One is for the 360 degrees camera, which I find it one of the best 360 degrees camera on the market. The car can record some paths and then go back on the paths, or you can also park the car to the apps and so on. You can see what happened around the car, left, right. You can see the assistant view area. You can see the panoramic, the wide view. You can see in a three-dimensional way what happened and what it's around the car. So this is super useful. And then you can go here. You can even clean cameras and trailer coupling view and so on. So yeah, this is cool. And then you have another button here which gets you directly to the most important settings. For example, you have the driver assistance settings, but from here you have some shortcuts like downhill assist, lane departure warning, and speed limit warning. If you don't want to have that, you can deactivate, very simple from here. You have drivetrain and chassis. Here you have iconic sound, which sounds really interesting while you're driving, also in the speakers. Really, really cool sound. And you have all that settings, plus you have the head-up display. You can also deactivate it from here. If you go to assistance systems, you find all the assistance systems, which I'm not going to go into detail because there are so many, like lane assist, emergency brake, blind spot technology, reading the traffic speed limits, and so on. Then you have the parking settings here with all the settings, huge amount of settings. Driver here, lane changing assist. I tested in the test drive, definitely check it out. And it has also stop at traffic lights and so on. This is so cool. It has so many features here, really interesting features and safety features. And if you go to drivetrain and chassis, you have iconic sound and you have a few settings here. Good. What else? Interior lights. This is something that I want to show you. On the interior lights, if you go to ambient light, you find all the ambient lights, but you have to be in a different mode. Let me go to driving modes. I have to be in the personal mode. you have to be in the personal mode in order to change the ambient light. So once you are in personal mode, you can see right now it's a green, a really interesting green. But you can change this green color if you go to interior lights right now. And let me show you, where is it? Come on. Exterior lights, interior lights. And you go to ambient light. Now it lets you change the color. You can make it green, you can make it blue or red or orange or whatever color you want. You can choose from here, pink. It's really interesting, right? So you can choose the color that you want from here, very simple like that. And you can choose also the background light and the accent light and so on. You can make it brighter. So right now it's even brighter. You can see it a little bit better. Anyway, really cool stuff. Now if you go back, you have of course the exterior lights here, but if I'm not wrong, you can access it also from up here. So if you press this button here, you can access the exterior lights, and from here you can turn it on and off and so on, and you can go even deeper in those exterior light settings. Interior camera, you already saw it. The key, you can connect your key, mobile device, and seats and comfort and all those stuff, you probably know it already. And then the system settings, here you find the most important settings from language, time and units and so on. And that's it. Weather, Wi-Fi, vehicle status, this is the last one, and then we'll end up here. You can see if the car has some errors or whatever info that you might need. Plus this is the home screen, guys. And on this home screen, you have also the temperature, the clock, the information about the weather, and so on, and the personal assist, the voice assist. The car comes also with the voice assist, like all those new premium cars these days. And here you can see the consumption on the last trips, the adaptive view, journey data, vehicle, and terrain view. The great part is that on this BMW X3, you have also this terrain view that shows you when you go, let's say, a little bit off-road, a lot of information about the position of the car and the elevation of the car, like 83 meters over the sea level. Good. I guess I cover almost everything. This is the way it looks also in front when you activate the... Let me show you something else. Look at this. This is the way it looks also, the navigation on the head-up display. It looks cool. Really, really interesting. Now, if you go in sport mode, I think you saw it already. Yeah, I show you already. Anyway, that was the video, guys. I hope the video was useful. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have questions, ask me down below, whatever question you have. I will be happy to answer you. Also, from my point of view, it's a super nice car. For more detail, more information, definitely check out the test drive video. There you can get even more details and information about the car. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that, guys. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.